Hi all, I want to show you something that we have in Europe and it's not popular in the United States. It's called LPG fuel system. LPG stands for liquefied or liquid petroleum gas, and it means that it is a mixture of hydrocarbons that can replace normal gas, as in gasoline or petrol for all you British English inclined people. Okay, how this works. I'm going to show you the components of the system and how it is operated. First of all, let's go to the trunk. You can see I removed the engine cowl already because I need to show you the injectors of the LPG fuel system. This thing here is the LPG gas tank. The liquefied LPG tank I have on my 2002 MGM LS holds about 17-18 gallons of LPG, which at mixed driving, it lasts for about 250 kilometers or about 200 miles. This tank is made of steel. As you can see, it's certified. It has the nameplate on it. It has a technical inspection and approval label on it. This module here with the pipes that you can see here is the LPG valve. When commanded by the LPG control module, the valve opens and supplies fuel to the injectors through the evaporator, which changes the state of LPG into a volatile fraction as in normal gas, and this allows the injectors to pump LPG into the intake manifold. It enters through the valves and it is admitted to the cylinders, where it is ignited in a normal 4-stroke combustion cycle, as normal gas or petrol is. This is the level indicator. Another level indicator, which is LED based, which is a LED display with 4 simple LEDs, is in the cabin. Now we'll proceed to the cabin. As you can see, there is nothing unusual aside from some clutter, the Ula girl, the Cub badge, Lincoln, New Hampshire. And here's the thing. This is the LPG fuel switch. As you can see, it has 2 modes which are indicated right here. This is the gasoline mode, in which the car runs on gasoline. This is the LPG mode, in which the car runs on LPG. Duh. Okay. Let me turn the ignition on. As you can see, the LPG system is primed and indicates that the LPG fuel supply is disabled. When I press it here, it showed that the LPG system is ready to supply. The red dot indicates the minimum fill level of the LPG gas. Now, before I fire it up, I'll open the hood to show you what's what. So let me unlatch it. Sorry, I'm making this thing in one take. I want to show you everything. Okay, as I said, I removed the cowl, so the components follow. This is the LPG control module, which has a fuel map memorized, or as people are most likely to call it, the fuel trims for LPG. This is the wiring. The wiring which, with the control signals that open and close the injectors, which we see here, goes here. And this is another critical component of the LPG fuel supply system, the evaporator. The LPG comes from the tank into the evaporator, which is heated up by the engine coolant, follows through the LPG volatile fraction, gas fraction filter, enters the injectors. The injectors feed or administer precisely metered doses of LPG into the intake manifold. I can show you the tube, or just let me walk around to the passenger side of the vehicle. As you can see, this is one of the injector tubes. It goes right into the manifold. You can see that it is held onto a port threaded into the manifold with a snap clip, or what do you call it? Yeah, I know I got some new injectors because 190,000 miles do their thing on the injectors. Here's a better view of the injector line coming from injector 3 on the right cylinder bank. Okay, let me fire it up. I can tell you one more thing, that when the LPG control module is wired into the PCM or ECU of the vehicle, when you command it with a switch to turn on the LPG supply, it will cut off the normal fuel supply of gasoline, that is, and the LPG fuel supply instantly kicks in, so you can turn it on and off even at highway speeds. Now let me fire up the motor. The motor is good. The loud idling sound comes from the Flowmaster cherry bombs that this car has. Okay, got it running. As you can see, I have low LPG fuel. I'll try to switch it on. As you can hear, this is normal engine running. You can't hear the injectors there. They're pretty loud. They're like a petrol or gasoline engine valve slap. So I'll just command it turn on. Turn it on. Let me rev it up. It's not engaging yet. Nope, it's not engaging yet, so I'll get back to you in a minute when the engine temperature is high enough. Oh geez, not that thing again. The evaporator will reach the operating temperature at which LPG can be admitted to the cylinders. Let me try it again. Oh yeah, we got it now. As you can see, you can hear it now. Let me pop the hood again. Yeah. The ticking glory of the LPG fuel injectors. As you can hear their work. This is the sound of the injectors. This is the sound they make when they administer fuel. Okay, one more thing I want to show you. How do I refuel this? It's LPG. it's gas, right? Oh yeah, this is sorry me. Okay, you have the regular fuel fill port here, and this is the LPG fuel fill port here. You can see the isolating valve inside of it. So how you administer LPG fuel is this. This is the refueling adapter, which I have to whisk out one-handedly. Oh yeah, this is it. What you do when you pull at the gas station, you just thread this sucker in. It's sealed, the connection is sealed between the adapter and the fill port. You put in a LPG refueling dispenser, which basically has a cylindrical nozzle which engages into the adapter, into this rim, along this rim. You can see here, with 3 prongs, which are later released with a special release trigger. And you pump it. You can pump about 80% of the maximum fill level of any LPG tank. That would be it. Some of you might have seen the CNG converted Crown Victorias, but irrelevant. And you know how stupid is the CNG tank. How stupid is the way it is installed in the trunk. Basically, the CNG tank occupies this space over the original fuel tank. Now this is better, this is smarter. There are some people who use 2 toroidal LPG tanks, which basically fit snugly one by another up to this level, up to this ledge, so you got less of a trunk depth, but still enough space to carry your shit around. And I got plenty of shit, as you can see here. Okay, so that would be it. Very unoperational. Just show you that nothing happens when I turn off the LPG supply. I'm switching to gasoline now. Nothing happened. It didn't install, and it won't do so at highway speeds. Although sometimes when the LPG system needs to be recalibrated about every year or so, and if it's not recalibrated in time, it might cause the engine to stutter when you run out of LPG at highway speed or at intra-urban speeds. So the engine stalls for a fraction of a second and it reverts back to gasoline. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my piss poor video and editing skills. See you soon.